Jean-Baptiste. I can't even explain how much of a good job that Jean-Baptiste did. Hey, everybody, you're watching the Big Pop Theory podcast. We have predictions. WWE is having their second Clash of the Castle in Scotland. It's a PLE. Make sure we get that right. I don't want to get corrected. And we have predictions here. So I'm running my mouth so much because I'm kind of good at that. But I'm the great Grand Slam. Thank you. I'm the great Grand Slam Pooba, aka Bad Guy Jack for life. I'm joined with the spectacular Shay Sawyer and the Hall of Famer Jean Baptiste. Guys, how are you guys, and how are we feeling about this PLE?
Why am I plummeting from grace? Like a Fall of Famer. Like, damn. Like, you make it seem as if my life had no accomplishments, no nothing. Like,
you met me.
And I'm still a Fall of Famer, so clearly that didn't do nothing.
I'm tired of you talking. Sawyer, how are you?
I am doing as best as the universe is allowing me to do. So.
When I hear that, sometimes when people said, "Hey, Jack, how are you?" I'm like, I'm still poor, but I'm okay. But let me get into this chat here. We see you guys in the chat. We want to thank you guys for being here early. Apologize on delays. It was on my end. We have this beautiful, beautiful man right here, Roderick, the mayor of the Jack Pack. Yes, yes, and yes. I'm glad that you're here, Roderick. I appreciate the good deeds that you do. The mayor says hi, Shay say, and what's up, Jack? Roderick was on fire. Look at this combo right here, Wombo combo. It's time for me to bring all my evil intentions to you, Shay Shay. And apparently you've done something to him. You have crossed this man because he doesn't talk like this. I know this man. We've had French toast dates together. So apparently
you've done nothing to him. No, I haven't.
No.
I was about to ask, like, where did this feud and rivalry start here? Like, what?
I'm pretty sure Shay stepped on his foot or something like that. Like I said, I still have something planned out for both you and Katrina. Shout out to Katrina. I also think we need to talk to Shay, Jack, because Shay and Katrina were being very disrespectful. Oh, what you guys now? I'm not surprised. Rude. We got the great George. For once, usually George is like the first in like all these chats, but shout out to the Sweaterverse, George. He said, this is going to be an interesting prediction show. Yes, it is. Thank you for being here, George. Roderick, I was too. He was very disrespectful. Matter of fact, he took 500 points away from me on Tuesday. Didn't like that. Look like we're going to need to talk, George, as well about the very disrespect of JC. I love this guy. This guy gets it. I love all of that. And we got my co-host for Tuesday nights, the Rustling Dog, a.k.a. Sabrina Stella. What up, fam? Miss you, Shay. She misses you. Don't miss me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know she missed me. We had a fun show on Tuesday. She kept trying to correct me about Thea Hell going to jail for arson. I don't like that. But let's not talk about Thea Hell and how she should go to jail for tax invasion. Let's talk about this PLE. How are we feeling about this PLE?
Why are you trying to give somebody an automatic jail sentence? Jesus.
Did you not see what? Whatever. But I think we already said, how are we? Yes.
All right. Tax evasion it is. From arson to tax evasion. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
But why don't we just jump into it? So it's 5 matches, right? So it's not going to be a long show, but so we got 5 matches. I do enjoy the 5-match cards. Those don't bother me. I feel like I have to say that for every show that we do, because there are people, they'll be like, he only gave us 5. We should get like 9. Tell you what, go watch AEW and you can stay up all night and you will have your wish and you can have all the lemonade and whatever it is that makes you happy. 5 cards is good.
Does not equal quality. People need to understand that.
This man is smart. I'm going to give you this look right here because this man is just so smart. But let's open up. Is that how you? Oh my God! Is that your laugh? Oh no!
I tried to hold back a snort, but you know what happens.
I love my guy. We got Clash of the Castles. This is the poster right here. Drew is on the cover. A great poster, by the way. I mean, and we're gonna get to Drew, but I don't know what the match order is. So why don't we open with this? We're gonna have a triple threat for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. We have Zoey Stark, Shayna Baszler, Bianca, Bianca Belair. Oh my God, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. Let me get my bearings together. Alba Fyre and almost said Dawn Marie. Alba Dawn.
Ooh.
Now this is gonna be an interesting match. So you have the tag champs, right? They've been dominating this women's tag team division. What was it last week? They were going against Zoey and Shayna. Then these gals, Alba and Dawn, attack. And you can tell that they put these girls on, talking about Alba and Dawn. And I do want to say real quick, condolences to Alba Fyre's mother. I just learned today that she passed, and I was very sad to hear that. So condolences to her and her family. But they put these girls on it because they're the hometown girls. They're from, I'm assuming, Scotland, and they put them on, and I think that's great. I think that's great for them. Some people are already sitting there saying, well, why are they on the card? But for a lot of people, they want to perform in their hometown, and I think that's great. I think they're going to just be so excited just to be home and be around their families and friends. So my prediction here, though, is I don't see those tag titles leaving Jade and Bianca. I see them retaining. Let's give the floor first to Sawyer, and then we'll give it to Eugene, and then we're going to get into the chats. So who do you got for this triple threat women's tag team match?
First, who are the people that were saying why are they on the card? Because I must be on the good part of the internet, because I've only been seeing people say how much they've wanted to see them be used. So I'm glad that I'm on that side. Obviously, I think Jade and Bianca. Oh, sorry, Jade. Pray for me. Yeah, Jade and Bianca are definitely gonna win. I'm really, really not too happy because I feel like Shayna has been taking a lot of losses, like as of recent, and I'm just like, yeah, this is probably going to be another loss. Like, I just don't see Jade and Bianca losing. Like, I just don't see it happening. But I'm just happy for them to, be getting put on, PLEs, because it's been a little minute, and I'm just happy for that, and I think it's gonna be a really fun match. Triple threats. How you feel about them. Okay?
That's your thing.
They always deliver.
Does it stand? Stand and deliver was the NXT joke. What do you got? Who you got here, Baptiste?
I don't see Jade and Bianca giving up them belts. I've seen the part of the internet that wonders why Alba Fyre and
Alba Dawn.
Yeah, there you go. Because I got the names so backwards. I'm so sorry. But I see what the internet was saying. They're not mad that they're on the card. I think they were just mad that they just got shoehorned in there because they were hometown heroes. And they Monday night didn't make them look any better. Because I think one of them just literally got choked out by Shayna Baszler. So it's like you're not really a contender that's really posing much of a threat. So I can understand where the internet is coming from. With that being said, it's just not a matter of who's winning the titles. It's a matter of who's eating the pin. That's what this match really is. And I'm hoping Shayna Baszler don't eat that pin. I feel like she has way too much talent. I don't want to see her back in catering. So maybe Zoey Stark eats the pin, because I doubt they're gonna let the hometown heroes' shoulders have a beautiful relationship with the mat in their own hometown. So yeah, Jade and Bianca retain. Zoey Stark eats the pin. Yep, that's my final prediction.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Shayna to either. So NXT had their PLE last Sunday. I wasn't really a big fan of the what was that match called? The Underground thing. I thought it was a little too over. I thought it was a little too overbooked. So like, I felt like Shayna, she tripped over her foot, hit the steel steps, and then she got knocked out by Lola. And I thought, like, good for Lola. I think Lola, it gives us some momentum going forward. That's fine. I get it. You're going to push the younger person, but Shayna's a killer. So I mean, I just wanted, I just thought Shayna should have won, and I think they wanted to give her heat back on Monday and remind people that she can. Because let's be real, like, I'm never gonna say Shayna's washed, because guess what that girl can do? Kick my ass. So I will not be saying that, because there's a lot of people like, I love when people like lose and they be like, man, this person's washed. I'm like, yeah, but that person will outrun you or kick your ass. But whatever. I digress. Fatty. I'm feeling pretty spicy tonight, guys. Don't get me started. Now let's talk about this match.
You know
Yes?
what? I wanted to add
Uh-oh.
on to what you were saying about Shayna. Like, she definitely
Sure.
is a killer. Like, she definitely is all those things.
Sure.
But also, so is Lola. I think at some
That's
point,
true.
because, you know, I guess Lola does the dancing, which I like because I feel like there's this weird thing of people having this mindset of if a girl's being like, you know, very like, you know, girly, she can't possibly be someone who's taken seriously, like, you know, when it comes to being hard like that. I've seen videos of Lola knocking women clean out.
Yes.
You know, like she's not like some softie just because she likes to shake her booty. Most women do. It's a requirement. We do it.
Did we forget about Layla Ali?
No.
No, obviously.
No. And so it's clear because like that's another girl that will kick people's ass. Like, you know, can you imagine going up to her and say, "Hey Lola, you shake your ass," and then she knocks you out for that? Like, yeah, you earned that because, you know, you're an idiot. But I guess I was trying to get at because you know Shayna was. I mean, we all remember her that first run that she had in NXT. It was legendary,
Yeah.
and I guess for me it's like, man, you know, since she's been on the main roster, I mean, she had a little bit of success. I don't want to sit here and act like she's never tasted, but it's like she's never reached that level like how she did in NXT, and I just wanted that for her, you know. Not to say, oh, she needs to be undefeated and stuff like that. Just I would have liked so much for her, if that
I
makes
feel
sense.
like the closest they came to matching that energy on the main roster was
Sure.
that chamber match. That was the closest they came.
Yes. Yes, she choked everybody out. That was a hell of a, and I think people didn't like it, but people don't like. I don't listen to people like if you don't like popcorn or fun, I'm not listening to you. But yeah, I think that's as close as yeah, that was because that was a hell of a debut.
Definitely was.
We're gonna move on to the next match. I just want to get into some of these comments right here. We got George Sweaterverse. He mentions ever since Shayna lost to Lola Vice, I didn't get to click that other thing. I'm going to say that Zoey Stark eats a pin, so he agrees with you.
Smart man. Smart man.
Are you going to wear his sweaters now?
No, absolutely not.
No wonder you are just not nice. LOL. I mean, Ronda Rousey could do the same thing, Jack. So what's the difference? What was he talking about? Did I miss something? I can't take Lola Vice serious. Just say, well, you tell that woman that.
I ain't gonna free the cheeks.
Oh no, what is Roderick? I'm still rooting for Lola to become champion, Jack, because I think we all need Lola to be champ. You are off the JC Jane train. Get off. You are officially, your stop has come. I hope that your Uber is around. And if not, you're going to have to wait because sometimes Uber can be really vindictive. They can be, yeah, you be sitting there waiting for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, you're like, I'm in Gotham City. I have to get out of here. I just saw a freaking clown. Let's go. Let's get to the next match here. We have Chad Gable going against Sami Zayn. Now, Chad Gable got to win because I can't take this. I can't take this anymore. I can't take him abusing Otis because honestly, out of everyone getting abused, Tozawa's not really getting abused. Like no one even. Tozawa sometimes get it, but honestly, Chad walks by him like a plant. You know, Otis be getting it the worst. What did you say?
Mental abuse. Mental abuse counts.
Otis isn't getting abused. He's getting trained. Yo, listen, I'm tired of everybody saying I feel sorry for Otis. Otis is an idiot, all right? When you lost your money in the bank, you were broke, you lost your girl, you lost your tag partner, you had nothing. And what did Chad Gable do? He came, he picked you up, and he made you a dominant force. And this is the thanks you give him?
Hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sorry. No, you go first. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say anything specifically. I just felt like the scene from this past Monday was really funny to me. I'm so sorry. It's like when he walked up and he started talking about it's my family, and then you just see the little name thing under him as he's talking backstage. Do they always have they always been doing it? It was giving like sitcom, like Otis. Just in case you didn't know, this is Otis at the bottom. Like, okay.
I feel like they put that there to troll him. It's just like, yo, let's just troll the audience here. Throw that in there.
Russell and Dawson Otis will turn on Sami and we will rejoice.
Yes. He will do what he's supposed to do.
like I said, I'll always defend Jason no matter what and report to you if. Oh, thank you. See, he's my reporter. We got Sweaterverse says the official camera. I don't know about that. Shay. So there we go. He did the thing that they did to Otis. Shay. There we go. Shay. That's me. It's Shay. Yay.
Yeah, but no. Otis needs to be put in his place. He's not getting abused. He sometimes you need to give some people some tough love, and Otis needs that tough love.
I don't agree with whipping though. That's a little much.
When Chad Gable said, "Put your hands on the rope," I said, "This got kinky real fast."
He said, "Grab the rope." He didn't even say that. He said, "Grab the rope," and that sounded even more terrifying, honestly.
That's an old school Caribbean ass whooping, man. That brought back some memories. So,
and the funniest thing is, Chad is far from Caribbean, so that made it even extra funny. So he must have saw something. No, but
out of control.
No, I love what they're doing with Chad Gable. I think him and Sami are going to have a really, really good match. I mean, they have good chemistry. And I think this is the time to pull the trigger here. I think this is the time where you put the championship on Chad Gable. I mean, I don't feel Sami needs to be champion for a long period of time. Shout out to Shay, because when we did one of the episodes for the audio Big Pop, she mentioned, like, hey, no one expected Sami to beat Gunther. Nobody. He did it. Cool. He had his little run. Sami is so over that he don't need that championship. You got to put it on Gable. I think Gable losing here, someone mentioned, like, well, Gable don't have to lose. He could get disqualified and then on Raw win it. No, I think now is the time. I think you put that championship on Gable. And quite honestly, if I could sit here and say it, one of my favorite things for these last few weeks of Raw is seeing Sami get his ass kicked. Because every time I see Sami, he's on the ground. And I said, this is your Intercontinental. Take that belt off him. Please take the belt. Because it's Sami and the Intercontinental Championship on the ground. And some dirt. I don't know. Because Sami is just
getting everybody's business.
No, that's true.
He's brought nothing but shame to the pride and glory that Gunther has brought to that belt. Like, I miss
Sami's getting treated like Hottie from Flavor of Love Season 1. Just disrespected. I made that reference for me, even if no one got it. I am happy with it.
I sure got that reference. Ooh.
That's the best you got.
But I mean, also, she like tried to like microwave like chicken, like not even like cooked chicken, just like, you know, maybe she deserved it. I don't know. Like,
you know what I think? No, you know what she tried to do? She tried to get rid of the mother so she could sit here and get all the fortune. She said, if I get rid of the mother, then I have all of it. Because there was no way. That thing wasn't even cooked. Even Flav, when he said, it ain't cooked. And that was the only thing I ever understood Flav said. But what made it even funnier, and this was my favorite part, who cooked this? Here's Hottie. Who did that? Absolutely. But guys, who do you got? We're showing that old reality TV show was fantastic. But Gene Betsy, I'll give you the floor first here, sir. Who do you got here for the Intercontinental Championship?
Perk Gable wins. I feel like Otis is going to turn on Perk Gable, and Alpha Academy gets 2 new members in the Creed brothers. Oh, I saw that face. I saw Kat make that face. She said, I forgot about them. Yeah, nah. I feel like the Creed brothers coming. Otis is going to turn. He's going to screw up. And rather than Perk Gable lose, Creed brothers show up, dominate Otis, dominate Sami Zayn, and Perk Gable takes that belt home. Bring it back to America. Bring pride, prestige, everything that Gunther brought.
Wait. Time out. You said bring back to America. What do you have against us Canadians?
You're not Canadian.
I am Canadian. You've never seen my birth certificate.
Somewhere upstairs, there is a man looking down like, what is wrong with this boy?
All I'm saying is, if Brett is Canadian, so am I. Sawyer, what is the floor? I mean, take the floor.
I guess I'm from Ireland. I don't know.
So stop it, you.
No, I guess I'm from Ireland, huh? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oi.
Oh yeah. Oh, Canada. What's the national anthem to Ireland?
You don't even know the national anthem?
I thought Ireland's national anthem was bagpipes and kilts.
Oh wow, you are.
Wait.
You know, this is the last time you're gonna. No, this is the last time you're on this show. You are just the fall of Flamer, everybody. The fall of Flamer.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The fall of Flamer. Where'd Flamer come from? Wait a second. What?
You should go to jail for arson. I think
Where's
that's
the
gonna be my
fire?
new thing. In my heart.
All
Take the
right.
floor, Sawyer. This is probably the
Um,
most wackiest episode we have ever done.
yeah. I definitely think
Ooh.
that Chad is winning. It's time. It's been time since April. It's been time since maybe even before April, but this is it. I'm not playing. I'm serious. I'm gonna be so mad. Like, enough is enough. Like, Sami, I do love you. I really do. Like, I do like you. But
I don't.
what? Sami's a national treasure. I can't even hear this.
I could. You didn't
Chad,
hear me around sound?
don't start. Don't start. Don't start. But yeah, no, I definitely think that Chad's winning, and I would love to see the Creed brother thing to be a real thing. I would love to see that. I think they're not doing anything. They don't have anything
Right.
going on. This would be great for them. I don't think they've ever been like, heel.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great change for them. I think it would help them. Because I mean, just the cookie cutter butter baby face is it's not cutting anymore. It's not.
No.
But yeah, definitely Chad.
We have our fourth panel. I'm gonna bring him in now. I just wanted to give him a second to get settled. I don't know. Can everyone see? Hey, JD, Can you see us? Can you? This man's always traveling. Sir,
Oh,
can
yeah.
you hear us? Just to make sure. I'm trying to unmute him. I think there's something. Yep, his internet. We'll give him a second. But no, I do want to touch on what you were saying, Sawyer. I think you were saying some great things about the Creed brothers, and I agree. So they kind of was. So would you kind of agree that they were kind of heel in their when they were debuted for NXT when they was with Roderick Strong for that little bit of time?
Yeah, but like not fully. Like I feel like it was more Roderick that was just on business. He was on bull, and they were kind of just like ride. But I think a full hard launch, not a soft launch, but a full hard launch with them.
Yeah, and I think and I agree. I think this would be so great for them because they haven't been floundering on the main roster, but just haven't done anything. So this would give them some substance.
Yep.
And I'm for that. So let's see if this works now. Hey, sir, can you be heard? Can you speak to us, man? You got to unmute yourself, my friend.
Wait, who's on? Me or Jeff or who?
No, you. We can hear you loud and clear. So we want to hear your quick predictions here. We see that you're on traveling. So we appreciate you making the time out here. So we're talking about Sami Zayn against Chad Gable. Who do you got for your predictions here, sir?
Unfortunately, I have Chad Gable.
Unfortunately, what do you have against Chad Gable?
I just don't. I don't.
That's Chad Gable getting on your internet right there.
But but I do think Chad Gable's gonna win this. The momentum, everything's going in the right direction for Chad. But would I like to see Sami win? My heart would like to see Sami win.
Because he's a real Canadian.
I think it's gonna happen. Yeah. But I do think Chad Gable.
I just wanted to touch on this real quick. The unofficial camera woman, shout out to Sabrina Stella. Diamond Mine was heel at first, but it changed when Sad Rod got hurt. I remember that name, Sad Rod. You came up with that bad name. That was terrible, Sawyer. I never knew Diamond Mine was heel and were heels wrestling doll. Yeah, but I kind of see what you mean by it because they didn't really do a lot of dirty stuff. They just beat the hell out of people. They were just what a heel, right? So yeah. Let's go into the next thing here. But real quick, JD, can you do me a favor here? Can you tell these people that I am Canadian? Am I Canadian?
From Montreal, the corner of 135
You heard it from him. Yes. Thank you. I am from Montreal. Thank you. You heard it. So yeah, I have to deal with it. Good job. This is why he is invited to the cookout. Let's talk about this match here. We have Bayley defending her women's championship against Piper Niven. I believe Piper Niven is going to be coming out there with Chelsea Green. Can't even do it like my girl Samantha Irvin. I think this match is going to be good. I don't see Piper Niven winning this. I see Bayley retaining this till SummerSlam. But I think the match is going to be great. I know Piper Niven is going to go out there. She's going to have a chip on her shoulder and just go out there and perform because she's the hometown girl. So I see this match being fun. A matter of fact, a spot that I see, because a lot of people giving predictions. So I know this is not her finisher anymore, but I still wanted to throw it out there. I think Bayley's gonna go like she's gonna try to go for the belly to belly, struggle a little bit, and then when she does it, it's gonna be like that. Oh, she did it, because Piper, Piper's a big girl, so when she does it and she hits it, it's gonna look impressive. But I got Bayley retaining. I'm gonna give the floor to you, Sawyer. Then we'll give it to you, JD. And I think Back T stepped out, so we'll give him a second here. So I'll give you the floor first, Sawyer, and then you, JD. So what do you got here? What's your thoughts on this match?
I'm so excited. I was so happy. I was hoping that they would give Piper that opportunity because I think she's so fetch. She's so great. She doesn't get as many opportunities as she deserves to showcase that. And I love, I love it. This is the thing I love about when you give different people a chance, which I feel like they've been doing a lot more, like, putting certain people on the cards solely because that's their hometown, which I think is great. I mean, why not? Like, yeah, if they're the hometown hero, why not put them on the card? Who gives a crap if they ain't been a match or here and there? Isn't that how basketball or any other sport works? Sometimes people are going to be benched for a little bit so other people get a shine. That's anywhere. So, like, it's just ridiculous. But I'm really happy to see where she is. And I do think that Bayley's definitely going to win. Can I say that render that she has, a new one, is so nice. She is so pretty. Oh my god, I love that render. Sorry, that was my first time seeing it, so I just had to say.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Bayley. She
Oh,
looks
okay.
so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Piper too, of course, always a baddie. And I'm already seeing people say, "Oh my god, I didn't know Piper this. I didn't know Piper that." Obviously, some people who watch like NXT UK, they already kind of had the idea of Piper, but it's good to see new people. Waking up to how good she actually is, mic wise, in ring wise. Like, I think they're gonna have a really good match. Bayley has been on a run. She's been having some good matches. Like, yes.
No, I think, and I like the point that you mentioned that I feel like with wrestling, and I'll give you the floor, JD. I feel like with wrestling, you gotta give people a chance, right? So, and people need to get exposed to certain people. Like you mentioned, Piper Niven. I got exposed to her from the Mae Young Classic. I didn't watch a whole lot of NXT UK, but I remember there was that triple threat match that she had. I think it was Tony Storm, and I felt like Alba Fyre because I think that was the match that she won the title. And I mean, she was a standout there. So it's cool to hear that people give her flowers. We're gonna get to you guys in the chat, but JD, who do you got for this match? Bayley and Piper Niven.
Well, this one I do have Bayley for this one. For this point, I do agree. Like, I think it's great to see Piper in like one of these live or specialty events where what we call it pay-per-views or whatever it's called. But like giving her a chance. Like, I feel like when she kind of went to Raw, it was like, hey, you get to have one match a month. I felt like that's what I only saw like once in a while. So it's great to see that her talent actually be used. I think she's a good wrestler. I think it's gonna be great to see her in front of her whole crowd and get that little I don't want to say cheer or buzz, but I think there's gonna be some energy off of that. But I think Bayley does capitalize off the energy. I think that there's gonna be a great story in that match, but ultimately Bayley does win. And I do agree that I think she loses it eventually to Nia Jax. But right now I do think that she's gonna win this.
Jean Baptiste, do you have any what's your prediction, sir?
Bayley versus Nia. I believe this is what we're talking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't think Bayley's giving up that belt. I just don't know if it's going to be a pin or disqualification type of finish because Nia Jax has been looking very strong as of lately, and I feel like she needs to be protected. So I don't think Bayley's giving it up. Not yet. Not yet. Somewhere down the line, yes, but now, no. As of right now, no.
All right. Roderick, he says, I got Bayley winning. Obviously, Jack. We got
You
George.
are
He said,
so wrong. You're not going to tell him it was Piper and not Nia Jax this whole time. You've been saying Nia Jax.
That's
Oh,
okay.
that. Oh, right.
You were just gonna slide over and not help him. Just let us say not.
He's the Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, buddy. I messed up. I do apologize so much because I did hear it, but I was like, wait a minute. But I'm so sorry. I was doing like two things
literally
at
the
once.
first time I asked you, you said Bayley and Nia Jax. You said yeah. I said, oh, okay. I guess that's
You
where
know
we
what?
are.
If I could sit here and say, I mean, we've been friends for 20 years, right? You believed me.
That was my first mistake.
There we go.
That
You
was
know,
definitely my first mistake.
I gotta tell you guys how much I love that picture. Like I put that as my picture when my job calls.
Jesus.
No, I probably shouldn't have said that on there. What we got? The next the next match we have here. We have an I Quit match. We have this picture. I thought this picture was a lot bigger. I feel so misled. I feel lied to. I don't even want to talk about this match anymore. Look how small this thing is. What is this? But let's do it. We got Cody Rhodes, who has been invited to the cookout to Trick Williams. I did want to answer a question real quick earlier. Roderick asked, is he invited to the cookout? Yes, sir. The gates are open. You can get your hot dog, get a Mountain Dew, calm down, sit down with me, and let's talk some wrestling. So, yes,
It's not
he's
that
invited
easy.
to.
You need to recite the lyrics to hit him up, or else. That's it. That's the only way.
Well, I don't know. I would think Gin and Juice because they are being sponsored by Gin and Juice. I did see that little promo.
Yeah,
Either or is acceptable.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care. I'd like to hit him up even better. So let's go. Gin and Juice. I heard that. I said, please, spare me. Hit him up. Yes, I want to hear it, Roderick. Let's go. Shay Sawyer has nailed it on. I love this guy. AJ Styles against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Wish to take out Undisputed. Look, Cody Rhodes was made to look like a fool 2 weeks ago. AJ Styles beat the hell out of this guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. I loved it. Because you know why? Cody Rhodes is a fool. He's invited to the cookout, but he is a fool. Now, I'm not going to be too harsh on him. He saw that JC needed some help, and he gave her the mask. So I thank you for that, Cody. So I'll take back the fool part. But you should have never trust this guy. Look, some people say, oh, when you wear these bright color suits, you shouldn't trust them. I don't trust people in any suits. I walked down the street and someone said, hey, do you want me to change your life? I said, yes. And nothing has changed. So no, you don't trust people with suits. But as much as I would love for AJ Styles to, and say with me, I know you're in the comments, George, I would love for AJ to dominate Cody Rhodes. That's not going to happen. Cody Rhodes, with the heart of all 50 states, is going to, and there's an I Quit match. You think Cody Rhodes is going to quit? He took the mantle from John Cena. John Cena has never quit. John Cena don't even know those words. John Cena.
Wait. He took the mantle from John Cena?
Yes.
Did we forget Cody Rhodes? Did we forget about Tribal Chief?
Okay. Babyface wise, he took it from John Cena. But I will never forget Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, who dominated a lot of people, men or demon. He is fantastic. No, how do kids say that? With all due respect, or what is it? Respectfully. Although when people say that, I feel like I've already been lied to. But yeah, I have Cody retaining. Sawyer seems very upset, so I'm not giving her the floor with that look, not with that attitude, madam. JD, I'm going to give you the floor because I am very petrified.
Because she's about to fine you. That's going to be a nice fine.
Because why did you say man or demon? Like, you were being so specific. That was unnecessary.
I am necessary.
He has defeated two demons.
Something about Finn. Like, leave him alone.
No, I didn't. No, it's not just Finn. Let's not forget, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. That's another demon.
And the demon, he should have said that. You know what you were doing. I am not up for your games.
No. He didn't do anything wrong. He literally said man or demon. We can't forget about the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So the Fiend Bray Wyatt is in the same category. What do you call that hellacious looking thing?
A fiend. A fiend. That's what you call him.
You know what fiends are called in the Bible? Demons.
No, Nigitsune.
And I do appreciate that Shay has faith in me. She said, "You know what you're doing." No, I don't. JD, take the floor, please, and then we'll give it to JD, then Sawyer, and then we'll give it to you, Baptiste.
All right, so I think everybody was happy with that last match that AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes had. Right, we were like, "Yay, what a great
I can
match!"
see your joy.
But okay, we have our I Quit match next. Great, Cody Rhodes is winning. AJ Styles is gonna quit. Maybe he. I mean, listen, I think AJ Styles came back with a vengeance. He's looking good, but it's the wrong time, wrong era, wrong brand. No, so he ain't winning. You know what I like to see AJ Styles do? I like to see AJ Styles do something else. That's what I like to see AJ Styles do.
Like what? What do you want to see him do?
You
Catering.
know what? Catering is good. I like catering. Come down here to Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. Get me a meal. But no. I would like to actually see him explore his talents other places, like, maybe even at NXT, for example. I'm a big fan of Trick Williams and stuff like that. Maybe help some of the young people down there, whatever, to help with development. But right now, he's kind of older, and I don't think that he's winning. Do you think he's winning? No. So, on to the next one.
I didn't get a chance to answer. You just said no for me. Do you think this? No.
I could tell by your face.
Oh. I do like.
No.
Sorry, take the floor, please.
Okay, well, obviously Cody is definitely gonna win. I think they're gonna have I think they're trying to have an even better match in their last match, and I'm just really excited. I'm really excited, just the excitement of seeing what this match is gonna be, because they're gonna try and top the last one. Is enough for me. But yeah, Cody is definitely there's no way he's losing. Not until I feel like the Rock match is definitely happening at some point. He's not dropping that until we get that. He's not.
Well, listen, Cody Rhodes last review kicked out of a fraud special on the table, rolled in a ring and hit his finisher at one. There's no way he's gonna quit.
No. I told you he took the mantle from John Cena. Listen, you know what's gonna happen? AJ is gonna have him in a submission, and you know what's gonna be in Cody's head? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Cody is the king of getting beat up the entire match and then suddenly invoking the power of Thor.
Guess who was known for that before Cody Rhodes? John motherfucking Cena.
Before John Cena was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it definitely was Hogan. It's a list of people.
Yeah,
and unfortunately that went right over Stone Cold. But yeah, Hogan was known for that, John Cena, and Cody, because there's times where Cody is just really, really ridiculous. I'm gonna give you the floor, Gene, but I did want to throw this out here because this is our point guard here. George says, Gene, you said AJ Styles should be in catering. I'm giving him 75,000 points for that. He gives he takes points away from me, but he gives you points. So good job, Hall of Famer. You are just moving up the ladder.
I might have to wear one of his sweaters now. Damn.
That is not right. That is not right. Yeah, y'all doing AJ bad. Listen, as long as he's wrestling,
I don't think
he could be wherever he want to be. Wherever he want to be in the arena. Seriously.
I love AJ Styles.
We're gonna do his new interest be Nas's to home. I know I can. Be what I wanna be. That's what it should be next.
You know what though? Now I'm not even gonna hold you. That would be better than the crap that they gave him right now, because that theme that he got, I mean, can we be honest? When he said, "Y'all don't want none," I said, "You're right, I don't. Please give me back what you have." They had.
With no disrespect, with all due respect, I have no respect. Def Rebel can go to hell. All right, point blank. I'm tired of Def Rebel and their nonsense. Okay, what is this thing they gave AJ Styles? And AJ Styles ain't the only one. I hate Austin Theory's new theme. All right, there's a couple of people's things I just can't stand right now. There's too much to go off the top of my head. Also, I've been drinking, so apologies of that. But just fuck that.
You're drinking on the job. Good job. I'm assuming. And then he does some more. Okay, thank you, Sandman. Now can we get your phone on who? Long as you don't start banging the can over your head and you start bleeding. Then I would have to take you off air. But go ahead. What do you, who's your
final prediction? Oh, Cody ain't quitting. AJ, just come to catering. Come to catering. I'd eat whatever food you're serving.
Y'all are so rude to AJ. Like he's the phenomenal one.
No
And he got
disrespect. With all due respect, I have no respect. Just come to catering.
Well, how you okay? How you figure DJ Kali? Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I love this guy. All right, no, I don't want. I don't want to hear nothing anymore because I'm very upset. I'm disappointed in the both of you guys. George, do me a favor. I need you to take a few points away from the guys on the bottom because they were very disrespectful for one AJ Styles. Let's get into this main event. I want to say real quick. I want to thank my panel for
to help out the host here. This is not 2017. It's 2000.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say help me? Was this a shot at me, one JD, the traveling one, the smartest guy in the room? I'll tell you right now, I don't need help. Unless you give me a math homework, then I need all the fucking help in the world. Let's get to this main event here. We have, and this is going to be an interesting conversation here. I did not realize these pictures were so small. I do apologize, folks. I thought I was prepared, and I wasn't. But we have
that hair is annoying.
Sawyer's favorite, Damian Priest, against Drew McIntyre for the heavyweight champion. Sawyer, get it together. I know that you're very excited about your favorite Judgment Day member. You know, recently there was a match on Monday, Drew McIntyre against Finn Balor, and Finn Balor got successfully dominated. So that meant that Judgment Day cannot be a part of the main event.
Successfully dominated.
You and your revisionist history is so sickening because Finn literally beat him up for majority of the match, and then he came back at the end. Go watch the match back, and you stop spreading lies about Finn. I'm sick of it.
I mean, successfully dominated. I want you to understand what he's saying here. He's saying Finn went about his whole career to get to that one point, that one moment, to be dominated successfully by one Drew McIntyre. The level of disrespect, there's layers to this.
Domination is being beat up the entire match. Finn literally was in control the majority of the match. This is insane. Oh my god.
I think it's better that he got dominated than because what you're describing is Finn fumbled. And nobody likes someone who fumbles. Okay.
People got involved.
I am with Sawyer. We have to stop. We have to stop this inaccurate depiction of Finn Balor.
Thank you.
Maybe the Demon King needs to come back and remind you who the hell he is.
Exactly. Thank you.
What's the Demon King? Wait, isn't this the same Demon King who went for a coup de grace and fell off the top rope? Like, for whatever reason,
he just fell magically. The rope didn't break, huh? See, this revisionist history is sick.
I do have a.
Wait, time out.
I do. Hold on. No, I don't. Oh, I just want to say this real quick. You said bring back the Demon King, right? And yeah, I do, but some would say he lost his edge. I just wanted to get that out there. I don't want to get yelled at anymore. Obviously, I joke, but Finn did lose.
You gotta protect it.
That was you. That was you.
Baptiste,
This show is totally.
That was on you.
No, because I just saw something. That's what I said. Not Sawyer. Yeah, that mic didn't cover nothing. But yeah, no, they had a match, and if Finn had won, he would have the Judgment Day. So Damian, and you know, what's so funny. So I do want to give a shout out to a podcast, the Brooklyn Power Trip. I listened to them today, and so this will make Sawyer very happy. One of the guys, his name is Monty. He was talking about, yeah, I like Damian Priest, but why does he keep setting Finn up? I knew that would make her happy because I just saw something and I'm going to clean it up because I'm not getting fined or yelled at. But let's talk about this match here real quick. Heavyweight championship match, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. So let me just take the floor and then I'll give it to you, Sawyer, Gene, and then JD. I just don't think Drew McIntyre can go into this match and lose. He lost at the first Clash of the Castle. What was that, 2 years ago, right? He lost. Okay, I understood that story. Here, I just don't think he could lose here. And he doesn't even have to So my vision here is he beat Damian Priest. There's some shenanigans that happen. I can't tell you what the shenanigans is. I don't know if Judgment Day do something to cost Damian. And someone pointed this out too. As much as Judgment Day is not allowed to be outside the ring, Khalito is not a confirmed member, so he could just pop up. But I don't know if he does that. But I have Drew winning. Do I think CM Punk will be there? I kind of do, but I don't think he's going to factor in the match. So I got Drew winning. He has this moment. He holds it longer than 5 minutes. Sawyer, floor is yours.
The only way that Drew will lose is if someone gets involved. I'm sorry. I'm not in a world where I believe that Damian could defeat Drew clean. Ooh. He couldn't even defeat Jey Uso clean.
Ooh.
So I'm just sorry. I don't believe that. I think there will be some type of interference. Someone is going to do something. Something is going to happen one way or the other. And I just hope that, Leather Pants gets a little bit of a humbling, because I'm sick of him walking around in the clubhouse like he thinks he owns everything, questioning everyone, asking them about their business. I'm tired because I don't know who gave him, like, oh, you think because Rhea's not here, you're the leader? No, you're not. You're not the leader. Everyone listens to Finn. If you really watch it, they listen to Finn. If you really watch the clubhouse scenes, they do. They just literally let Damian think someone's listening to him, but no one listens to him. So I think he needs a bit of a humbling. I cannot wait again until he is evolutioned from the group. I think that is what society needs to start progressing again. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
What you got, Jean Baptiste?
It's hard to say. I feel like if Punk gets himself involved, Drew's gonna lose, and I don't know what the backlash would be like. But then again, I don't think Punk would care, because he could probably pull a Bret Hart where he's a face in USA and a heel everywhere else. Right. Who knows? Do I want to see Damian Priest get his ass whooped? Yes, I do. Do I feel that he runs the Judgment Day? I mean, he's one half of the Terror Twins. I guess with Rhea gone, he's the next person that has to be. I'm sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry, Cap. I tried to say that with a straight face. I can't. No, he's not a leader. I don't know who they listen to backstage. I don't know if it's Finn or Damian Priest. Lately, I've been watching Carlito, because Carlito is actually hilarious with those backstage segments with the Judgment Day. I don't even care for Damian Priest. But final prediction. No interference, Drew McIntyre takes it. Interference from Judgment Day or CM Punk, Damian Priest takes it. I don't think they're going to let Drew lose again in his hometown. If they do, that's OD. But nah, Drew McIntyre takes it. And we see the end of Damian Priest and Judgment Day.
I'm sorry, JD. I muted my mic. I'm sorry.
I'm in agreement. I do not see a way that Drew loses. I don't think CM Punk does get involved. I do think Drew just wins. And I do think that that with Drew losing, with Damian Priest losing, they're going to have to rebrand him somehow, some way. But this obviously is not working on multiple levels for him, right? He is not a clear-cut leader. He needs to be removed for the Judgment Day. He needs to be rebranded in some sort of way. So maybe he goes off TV for maybe a couple of weeks and comes back as something different. I don't know. But I don't think that there's any way. If he wins, I think, where is Scotland? They riot. Like he might need to be escorted onto the plane. That's how bad it might be. So I don't think that there's just no way, even with cheating or somebody interfering or the referee bat flip out the ring and being unconscious for the rest of the night. There's just no way Drew McIntyre loses the match. There's just no way. Just no way.
I just want to read some
sometimes
comments.
I watch some of these events. You watch some of these things, right?
No, I get what you mean. Sabrina Stella says Drew will get his redemption after last year due to interference, and Punk will stare him down, and we'll have our match for either SummerSlam Money in the Bank. And I'm glad she mentioned that. And I just want to comment this right here. You're always good in my book, Roger. Bong. but I'm glad that she mentioned Money in the Bank because this is a vision that I have right here. Drew has his moment. We're in June. July is Money in the Bank. So this is a vision that I have real quick. It's a little future prediction here, but I can see Drew holding the championship for a while. Somehow he gets screwed. I can see Punk. I can see more Punk screwing him at Money in the Bank. Um, screwing him at Money in the Bank. Damian wins his championship back because I don't see. So whoever's the champion is going to face Gunther at SummerSlam, right?
Mhm.
And I think the better match would be Gunther and Drew because I just think they would have a banger of a match, 100%. But
It's
I
already
don't
been
think that's
proven.
going to be the huh.
Already been proven.
Yeah, but I sit here and go, and this is the other part too. I'm glad that you guys kept, all you guys said a lot of smart things here. You mentioned CM Punk, and I remember when we did the review show, the after show. I remember saying like, "Well, is that match going to be a title match?" And I remember you was mentioning so like, it don't have to be. And there we go, it don't have to be. So I believe that's going to be the match at SummerSlam. Drew versus Punk. He's going to screw him. Drew's going to go off his like, because he's obsessed with CM Punk. He's going to lose his mind getting screwed at Money in the Bank, and I see that being the match. And I see the match being Damian Gunther. And I feel like, as much as people are saying right now is when Judgment Day, it could happen. They do that around SummerSlam. I think that's when they do it.
You
That's
you
my
just
thought.
cannot. If I
Mhm.
see Gunther versus Damian on a poster, my interest is
You sound
lost.
very upset.
Can you
Because
imagine those
I
two
have to
posters on
agree.
a poster?
I wouldn't take that seriously. I can't take Damian Priest seriously. Not seriously enough to take on Gunther. No way. Absolutely
I
not.
when do you do? I don't think you do Drew and Punk um at Money in the Bank. Like I don't see Drew making it to SummerSlam as champ,
Well,
and whoever's facing
maybe
him.
somebody catches in the Money in the Bank briefcase and then they get dominated by Gunther. I don't know, but you just cannot have Damian Priest show up there against Gunther at
Well, who
SummerSlam.
else would you have? Because okay, you're saying Damian Priest,
Can't be
but who
him.
else would you have?
So now here's how I see it happening. Let's say Money in the Bank seems to be where the title would change hands from Drew McIntyre to anybody. Drew takes the Drew drops the belt to CM Punk. Whoever wins Money in the Bank, Drew will probably screw over CM Punk just like Punk screwed over Drew at WrestleMania and make it so that Punk gets his title taken away from him due to Money in the Bank cashing, which will then lead up to the SummerSlam match. Depending on who wins that Money in the Bank briefcase, will probably determine who faces Gunther, and that's
But why
probably
can't
your best way out.
why can't that be like a maybe a triple threat between Gunther, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre? I'm not convinced that
I
Priest
wouldn't
is.
want that.
Well, so here's the
You might
thing.
not want that.
I wouldn't want
I'm
it as a
just
triple threat though. As a triple
You got
threat, I would want that.
maybe you might not want that at that particular faction, but then it carries on the storyline to carry it on later
well,
on with Gunther and not Gunther. I mean with Drew and CM Punk. I just don't see
only
a
reason why
world
is
where
because with Drew and CM Punk, it's kind of a blood feud now. They're in lock with a blood feud. So trying to throw Gunther in there kind of would make no sense, and it wouldn't do anything for the blood feud itself.
But
If
what would this do
anything,
for Drew though? So do you mean to tell me during the pandemic Drew was the champion? That after the
Mhm.
pandemic he loses the belt immediately in 5 minutes, and the very next paper he loses the belt to Damian Priest of all people. So like, what booking are we giving him? You
no,
say
no,
all
we're
this?
not gonna say we're not saying he drops the belt to Damian Priest. Like Money in the Bank, he could end up it could end up being him and Punk at Money in the Bank for the title, and he drops it to Punk and then screws over Punk so that the person who cashes in gets the belt back. The only way out I see that's the only way I can see out where you still got CM Punk versus Drew at SummerSlam, and you give a worthy contender to Gunther.
That
Meanwhile,
goes
just
back
make
to
sure that the person who
Jacko's
cashes in
point. But who? But then who? Who's that person that's winning?
Money in the Bank. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what though,
I think
it can't be Priest. It can't be Damian Priest.
what about you, Soy? Do you have because you've been patiently waiting? Was there anything you wanted to add?
Um, I don't know. I was thinking about the whole when you said the triple threat thing. I was thinking maybe that would be something that could possibly happen if someone did get involved from the Judgment Day, and maybe it was called out like in a secret way that they did it, and then maybe like Adam Pearce called it out and then said, you know what, I'm just gonna give Drew another opportunity. I'll toss him in this match. Or maybe I'll have a match at Money in the Bank. It is before SummerSlam, but I think that'd be cool. Who I would want, obviously, you know who I want to win Money in the Bank. I'm gonna say Finn. I want Finn to win it so bad. Like, it would literally the
Don't do that to him.
boost that I would
Don't do
have
that.
will be like I
Don't do
can't
that.
even describe. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Don't
it.
do that.
I'ma
Don't do that. Because I want you to understand. If Finn wins, and let's say Finn cashes in and gets that title,
Okay.
he has to go through the ring general. I don't want to see that brutality.
I
Not
don't
on
want him to
Finn.
do it.
That would be a good.
I'm gonna win Money in the Bank. I don't want him to do it right now. Not right now. Not right
I
now.
bet time out. But why don't we listen?
I like Finn. I don't
I
want to see
love
him
the
get
ring
destroyed by
general.
Gunther.
I love the ring general, but have we just forgotten that we just is this a joke? Or are you really serious? You don't think Finn Balor could handle his own against Gunther?
I think so. Here's the thing. So when she said it, right now, I think because of the run Gunther's having right now, I think they would have a fantastic match. We were robbed of it in 2020. You know, we were supposed to have that match, and it didn't happen because the world shut down and stuff like that. So I think the match would be good. Um, yeah, no, I think the match would be good. Gunther would win because I just don't see Gunther. I think when Gunther wins that championship, he's gonna have a run. And I'm not saying he's gonna hold it for 8 years, but he's gonna have a run.
For sure.
Well, that's what I say. I think he's gonna have a run, but I would not be surprised if Gunther did lose to Finn Balor. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't say I'm betting on that, but would I be surprised? I would not say I'd be surprised.
Put
I do wanna
George's comment on the.
I-
Put it up. Put it up. I'm
Here
so
we go.
sorry. You saying no to Finn Balor, but yes to Jey Uso, Mr. Six Moves. Like, please, I'm not trying to hear it right now.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not doing
I'm a big Jey Uso
The
fan, and I don't
entrance.
see that.
The entrance
And
guy.
I'm a bigger Jey Uso fan than I think everybody here, and I do not see that happening. I don't see him
Thank
beating.
Yeah, I don't.
If you
I love Jey Uso, but no, I don't even see that.
They literally were gonna send Finn to NXT UK to pack Gunther up before the world shut down, George. So
First of all, hold on, wait a minute. Don't you disrespect George. Don't do that. He did nothing to you.
No, we're trying to help George remember. George seems to have some selective amnesia.
Are you?
So we're trying
Hold on,
to help him out.
Wait, hold on, JD. You know how much I love you. Are you on a plane?
I'm off the plane. I'm waiting
Okay.
for my bag.
The world traveler, right there.
I think they would have told me to shut up by now. I would have been like, "You shut up."
No, I love it. So, but it's gonna be fun to see what it is. We're gonna have a prediction show when it does come out for Money in the Bank. I just think we have to wait and see who the participants in. But when Soy was mentioning Finn, someone was saying you could even kind of have a story here because so wrestling, right? Continuity is everything, right? But someone was I had to be reminded. I remember, but it's great to be reminded. So they mentioned how last year when Damian had the Money in the Bank, they kept saying, "Yo," he kept. I didn't see it this way, but I know Sawyer will because I know. Damian kept bothering Finn with the briefcase, and it was like Finn could full circle and do it, and like I guess almost threaten Damian. So we have to wait and see how it all goes. I would like to see who the participants is. Jey Uso right now is the only one. I don't know any woman yet, or I mean, not on top of my head. So we have to just wait and see how everything is.
No, Jey Uso's not the only one. Right now, I'm confirmed is Jey Uso, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna have qualifying matches, correct? Because I don't think they're just in. Oh, disqualifying matches, right? Qualifying. Okay.
Yeah,
It might be qualified.
the qualifying.
Okay.
Well, this coming week.
And I think you do. I can see Jay being in it. I can see Ludwig in it, though. Honestly, I mean they've been putting some steam behind them, honestly. So I can see Ludwig and Jay so far. And on Raw, I would have to see. So if Finn is in it, I can see those three be in there. Roderick said I wouldn't be mad if Finn became the new Ricochet, just like Braun. We're gonna talk about that actually on Big Pop on the audio. But I mean, that's our predictions. We have to see how everything goes. We're gonna have a review show right after on the air. How do you guys sound about this? I know Sawyer, we usually do for the audio. I get your opinions on the PLE. Boys, how do you guys feel about after the? Are you seriously eating right now? Is it good? I'm so happy for you. You are. You know,
I love how he got like nervous trying to put it out, and then when you said, "Is it good?" He's like, yeah, it is." Comes back into the screen.
I'm so happy for you, man. Daffy is happy for you too. No, because I'm looking, I'm like, is that food? Like, are you seriously chewing right now? I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible lead here. But that's the show. We're gonna have a review show after. I think it goes it starts at 2, so it should end around 4ish. And that is really our Big Pop. So with that all said, Shay Sawyer, we're gonna do the audio, but please Tell people where they can find you. You are a busy lady in the podcast world. Please tell them.
You can find me on Tuesdays for the Meta 2 after show talking about NXT, my favorite wrestling show every week. We're doing amazing. You can catch me obviously on the Big Pop Theory podcast. You can also find me on Twitch. I just streamed yesterday. I'm really obsessed with Dead by Daylight, but I'm really gonna stop. I tell you, I'm gonna play different games. Sick of them.
No, don't. I tried to invade your game yesterday. Somebody just went and took my spot. I'm gonna invade. That's my mission, to invade your game.
Wow. Okay. Plotting. That's crazy. And you can find me on Instagram at @ShaySawyer_.
Outstanding. Jean Baptiste.
Oh,
Are you fucking for real? Are you for real? Like what was that?
what?
Have I not teach you anything about podcasting?
No.
Look at the comment. George, you want to have beef with me so bad.
Why? What do you do? When's the last time?
I'm deflecting your projection.
What? Oh, what? This one?
Oh, damn.
No, the second one under that. I know what you're trying to do.
Don't do that, George. But we're gonna do a show, me, you, and the Wrestling Doll. When we do NXT, we're gonna have what a PLE. We're gonna plan something because I know my plan is, and I mean to take the floor from you, Betty, but we're gonna do something where we're gonna do a collab, Big Pop, UPR, and then you're gonna have your new favorite trio, Shay Sawyer, the Great Grand Slam Poobah, and the Wrestling Doll, aka Sabrina Stella. But go ahead, Jean Baptiste. Tell people where they can find you. Good.
Twitch.
No,
okay. I'm actually I was on Twitch before I came on. I stopped streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Definitely catch me on Twitch. Anytime Cap is on, my goal is to invade her game. I'm actually going to get a stream where I actually pull that off. It's going to be amazing. Find me on Instagram at DesertStorm459. Same thing on Twitter. Yeah, love y'all. Definitely give a follow. I know you'll always catch me on the Big Pop Theory podcast whenever I'm invited. Wait, am I hired? Or am I still on an invitation basis only?
Shay's the boss. You got to ask her.
Oh, we're good? We're definitely good? All right. Can my trail mix come too? No trail mix? Damn. What if the trail mix had a picture of Finn Balor just dominating?
JD, I know you always say when I ask where can they find you, but you can be found here when we need you for the Big Pop Theory podcast. Because I'm going to speak for you, man. You be like nowhere, but I know where to find you because you be here. You're the smartest man in the room. You come in with the knowledge, and we appreciate you. This man is traveling, and yet he said, "Hey, y'all still doing the show?" This man is fantastic, and this man, once again, JD, can you tell him where am I from? One more time for the people. One more time for them.
He's not from 63rd. He's from Montreal.
I love this.
So you're a proud Canadian, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm from New
Ain't that
Zealand.
where Drake is from?
So anyway, so his internet has been acting up. Now let's bring him back in, and he's so fantastic. But you can catch me here on the Big Pop Theory podcast. We're trying to get more visuals and YouTube stuff. We have an audio. We're going to do an audio. We're going to do a YouTube. Like I said, we're going to do a review after the show, and then there's still going to be an audio. We might talk a little bit about Raw. I do want to talk with you, Soy, about the whole Ricochet stuff. So that's going to be a fun conversation. And not just Ricochet, about how Braun supposedly. It's going to be a good time. You can always check out the audio podcast, which you can catch.
Do you like what Shawn Michaels is doing on NXT? Like, what is going on with Sexy Red? It was just like, Shawn Michaels was crazy.
I hope they cleaned the belt before Sexy Red and gave that up. Like they better have cleaned that belt thoroughly.
Listen, leave Sexy Red alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know the girl. I'll be honest. And Sawyer laughed at me when we did the show. I remember I was like, this was the first time I ever heard of her because I'm at the age now where if I watch an award show, I'll be like, who's Little Yachty and why is he named after a boat? Lord, why'd she spell Lord and there's an E? What is so Katie about Perry? Okay, I know
I
that
think
one.
we
I'm
need some
Still
cheese.
trying to figure that out until this day. But Sexy Red is literally walking proof that you don't need talent to be in the music industry.
I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk about that young lady like that. But she was on there, and listen, that NXT show that she was on, not for nothing, they got a lot of buzz. Say what you will. Say what you will.
So how
And,
much
and,
knows
and
who's
I
doing?
went to the
Who knows
governor's
what he's
ball
doing?
last
hold
week.
on.
And she had the biggest crowd. So clearly, whatever she's doing is very much working.
She's
And
bringing
everyone
in the
knew the
bank.
words to every song.
Ski. I don't know the rest. I just know ski. Something walking down the street. Ski. I ran my tone to the door. Ski. I don't know the lyrics. I'm just making stuff up. It's gonna get worse when I'm in my 40s. But yes, big pop stuff. You can catch me on Unpopular View. I returned for the NXT show. That's a fun time as well. And
When you
yeah,
get the
that,
chance, just check your phone, and we'll review it after we're done here. I promise.
that's really the show. Let's end this thing. I want to thank the chat. You guys were great. We hope to catch you guys for the after show. It's more of a party than anything. And we thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Hey everybody, just say goodbye to the people. Just wave. We don't have an outro. Just wave. Everyone wave. That's what we do. We wave. We wave. Yeah. So shake your phone. That's great. Whoa!
I salute you.